just released a brand new book, his very first, called Dataclysm. Christian, I'd like to ask you a few questions first.
Sure, of course.
Congratulations on the book.
Thank you very much.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, I am excited.
So, in the interest of full disclosure, I guess we should say something about how we met. You wanna
No, you please.
fill in? So Christian and I actually have a long literary history. Before this book, we met in an English class 2 or 3 years ago in college. So I will be looking forward to doing a close reading of this book.
That's important. Yeah, for sure.
Little did I know that Christian himself would soon be a famous author. But I'd love to just get a little background. So Christian is the co-founder of OkCupid, which is one of the biggest, but more importantly, the best dating sites out there. So Christian, tell me a little about how you went from being a tech mogul to writing this book. What was the inspiration?
Well, I mean, you know, me and my partners, there were 3 other guys who started working with me, as you know, and then in the course of working on the business, like to run a dating site, you have to analyze what people are doing, very simply, and like to help them find someone to sleep with, or find someone to get married to, or whatever, find someone to hate. And we realized in the process we were learning a lot about human nature, and I also realized that there were people at, say, Facebook and Google who were analyzing their data in different ways, but in a similar way. And they could speak to the things that other people do. Like married life, for example, it's the easiest one, but getting older, any of that stuff with dating site doesn't really see. So the book kind of ties all that, like those kind of like human interest stories of data together into it.
So you actually did a blog as part of OkCupid. Was that kind of the original impetus for the book? Did the book kind of grow out? Because you did a lot
for sure.
of data analysis.
It definitely grew out of it. Yeah, and the blog grew out of, first of all, what we were doing kind of every day at the company, and second, like our need to generate some interesting content and therefore PR. So the book's
Okay, great. Yep. And what's it been like being a first-time author, doing the book tour, the whole experience?
I mean, it's been great. I mean, writing the book was definitely had its ups and downs. It was a very intense experience that I think in the middle of it I said I would never do again, but of course maybe I will. The book tour part, it's been cool. I mean, it's a lot of, you know, talking, as we were saying before. So it's like, and I'm definitely not someone who really enjoys like being out in front of the thing. I'm not a front man in that way, so it's that part has been different for sure. But I've enjoyed it. It's been good.
You're also a little different from a lot of the other authors out there and a lot of the other tech moguls in that, you know, it's very common in tech for people to talk about looking for employees who are going to be total rock stars. But you're one of the few tech people who is actually a real rock star.
Rock star is kind of a hard word for it, but yeah. But I've been in a band. Yeah, that was a legit band. Yeah,
so
for sure.
so you're in a band which is called
Bishop Allen. Yeah.
And tell me a little about that. It seems on its face very different from the other 2 kinds of projects of being an author and doing a tech site. Does it all tie together for you?
It doesn't really tie together, but it's, I mean, you know, certainly, God, I learned, and hopefully we'll continue to learn so much stuff being in a band. Like, you know, you have to see, it's so corny, but you really have to like see an album through. Like, nobody cares about 3/4 of an album or 90% of an album, you know? And same with the book, like that kind of just got to get this done type of mentality definitely comes from my time at Bishop Allen. And that's been useful at OkCupid too. And then just kind of running, like, bands are businesses, you know, if you're trying to do it as your job, as we were for OkCupid, I was. I mean, for Bishop Allen, then that experience of running a small business, but a business, was very useful for me when I started it.
Is it hard to juggle all these things?
Yeah, it is. I mean, I work with great people in general. Justin, who's the other half of Bishop Allen, is doing almost all, virtually all of the work. I'm not doing all of the work around the band. So, you know, he's picked up all the stuff there. My partners at OkCupid, when I was spending more time on Bishop Allen, picked up all the slack from me there. So, like, I really work with different people too. So it's not, they make it easier. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, they make it possible.
That's awesome. And so tell me a little bit more, for folks who haven't read the book yet, what was maybe the biggest surprise as you kind of were looking at data over the years that jumped out at you?
I mean, honestly, the thing that surprised me most in writing the book is kind of a weird thing, because the book isn't a lot of prediction and trying to like model human behavior or whatever, but the thing that surprised me the most in looking at work other people had done is these guys had looked at Facebook likes, and from just likes, so not your photos, not your friends, They could tell with 95% accuracy what your race was, with 88% accuracy your gender, 85% accuracy your sexuality, down to 60% accuracy. They could tell whether your parents had been divorced before you were 21. So it's just like, yeah, it's pretty. More than the funding itself being useful per se, it just spoke to like the thoroughness of the data that's being collected that they get into just this.
Is that creepy? Should we be worried about that as users on Facebook or OkCupid?
Well, people should realize that anything that you put in public is public. And that means the public is a many-faced beast for sure. You never know where it's going to go. But nobody at Facebook cares about that stuff. This is outside people graphing. These are academics, basically. So, if there's something that you don't want out there, you shouldn't put it on Facebook.
Yeah, it sounds like we're putting out a lot more than we maybe realize. They can tell whether our parents got divorced without us.
Sure. I mean, it's a guess, though. It's not with certainty. But yeah, I wonder where it will go in 10 years. When they have 10 years of data to look at rather than the 3 or 4 that they used. It probably could be a lot higher than 60% for sure.
And is that also true on OkCupid, that there are things that you know about us that kind of let you curate our experience on the site in a way we may not realize offhand as users we're being led?
There's not that much of that stuff. I mean, we do use users' votes to measure how attractive people are. So we do that, but it's nothing. Even I'm sure on Facebook as well. Like, it's nothing that creepy. It's just like we need to know how hot someone is to do the site. If you don't know, the site basically falls apart. And you're, even on a user level, you're setting people up with people way outside their league or way beneath them in that regard. And like, you need to know things to run your site.
All right. Yeah. Well, one last question, but
sure.
It sounds like you've learned a lot about users. Any kind of forward predictions about where big data might lead us, or what's next for OkCupid?
I mean, I'll just be very interested to see where the next 5 years of things go, because like we said, we were just talking about these dudes and the likes, like it's startlingly good already with the data picture that people using the sites, and how good will it get, and what new arenas will the data could be relevant. Like right now, there's friendship, there's love, on the OkCupid side, there's kind of casual communication on Twitter, but I don't know. I mean, it'll just be interesting to see it get filled out. I know that's kind of self-evident thing to say, but like I think data science is relatively new. The findings are relatively limited, although they're also interesting. But it'll just be really cool when scholars and academics can look at stuff that's had years of time. Like that's the thing. That's a dimension that's something missing right now, especially is time. Like and human history moves over time. Mission, right? And you just don't get that one time. You get 5 years. Lifespan. History of the country or something. So, that's the time element.
All right. Well, we will check back with you in the future and find out what does develop. Christian
Sure.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure,
and
Catherine.
Very much looking forward to the book.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining me.
That's my pleasure for real.
All right. Good night.
Yeah. Good night. You did a good job.
Thank you. All right.